Failed dates, failed relationships, failing people. You are just over dating and touche. Touche. I get it. Okay. Let me tell you what's going on. Currently in your energy, you are contemplating if you want to end whatever connections you have going on or just stop dating in general because you're just over it. You're just over it. And you are not alone. A lot of people are over it, but I'm here to give you some more sound advice and to kind of guide you through this because it's not the easiest process, and it really does take a while for you to kinda understand how to find love, I guess. I hate the term finding love. I hate it because 'cause I'm like, I don't feel like there's a such thing as finding love. I feel like love just comes when you're in alignment. That's how I feel. So Imma take you through your story, and we're gonna get to it. So, you have been on a resting period because like I started, like you've just been on dates that have failed, relationships that have failed, and people just let you down every time, every chance that you get. And it's just like, is anybody genuine anymore? It feels like you're going at the dating process in a way of like logic, right? You're trying to do a step-by-step process, and Spirit is saying that it's taking you out of your intuition. It's taking you out of what they're trying to tell you how to move. It's like you're putting in all the groundwork. You're like, well, I'm doing this thing. I'm going to this dating networking event, this singles event. I'm going online and I'm looking for people to connect with. I'm trying to go out to, wherever and just try to connect with people on a romantic level, right? You have this perception or this overall theme of how you're approaching people, and it's like on a strictly dating basis, right? It's kind of like you're not leaving room for let me just get connected with people, be friends, and see where it goes, right? You have this, I'm dating for marriage, I'm dating for long-term stability mindset. There is nothing wrong with that. I am here to say that. When you have a standard, move that way, right? But you also aren't listening to your intuition, and you could be missing out on connections that are way more fruitful than just romantic for you, right? But not all has been lost at all. You're just in this in between world on how to bring the two together. How do you bring your intuition with the logic? Because I mean, you have to put yourself out there, right? Why would you not go on a dating app? Why would you not um go into these single networking events? How else are you going to meet people, right? But it feels like you're really going to find that commonality between yourself. You're going to be like, okay, let me feel my way through this part and let me do the logical thing on this part. So maybe you go out and you do something that isn't necessarily centered around dating, but you find someone that you're interested in and you do the logical thing of buying them a drink or going over and having a conversation, whatever the case is, right? And that's how you're going to bring it together. Spirit really, really, really wants you to go out and do things that you love to do. Don't go out looking for love, basically. Like if you like to skate, go skating by yourself one day. And you never know who you're gonna see. Somebody might see you skating and they'll be like, hey, like you cute. You wanna do a lap? You wanna do 2 laps? You wanna skate to the song, you wanna go talk or whatever. You just never know. If you like to bowl, if you like to work out, go to the gym. I mean, people don't really talk to people at the gym, but if you go enough times, somebody gonna bite. So, like, whatever you like to do, go do those things because that's really going to bring in this happiness. Okay, you finding the things and the joy that you love to do is really pouring back into your inner child and your desires and your wishes, and it's really just making you even more magnetic to attract, not find, attract your partner. Okay, you are really going through some type of self-reflection right now. You're really like, you know what, I want to know why I'm not victorious in this love thing, this romantic scene, right? And you're really just like, I feel like you're going to just be studying yourself. You're just going to be like, okay, how do I show up in this situation? How do I show up with these people? And I don't feel like you're really picking yourself apart. I feel like you're more so just looking at how you want to show up, how you want to present yourself as a potential partner for people. And because of that, you're gonna look so beautiful. You're gonna look so beautiful, be so attractive, so handsome, whatever you identify with. And you're just gonna have people flocking. You see all these fish down here? Somebody could be a Pisces, and we have a Pisces sign right here. I keep talking about Pisces, but it always pops up in my readings. There's always other signs here. It could be we got a lot of fire on the table too. So someone could be a fire sign as well as an earth sign. All the signs, right? But it really feels like you're just gonna just be able to sit back and relax when once you realize that when you have joy, that's when things start to spark, right? The things that are gonna come in for you are gonna get you unstuck. They're going to offer you new stability, new ways of going about dating. Like it's just gonna be like, oh wow, like this is my first really good date. I must have changed something in my energy that's really allowing me to attract these type of people. And it just feels like you're leaving your past behind. That is what spirit is really saying. Like you're leaving your past hurt, your past mindsets, everything that happened in your past that has shaped you to operate dating the way that you have been operating. You're leaving that behind, and you're stepping into this new world that's really going to be very vibrant and exciting for you. But you're not leaving it behind to the point where you don't use the wisdom. Like it's creating your new world, but it's not stopping you from achieving and attracting the things that you really deserve and want in your life. And I just feel like your wish fulfillment is really going to come in when you just stop looking back. Like stop comparing everybody to whoever you compare them to. Stop thinking that everyone doesn't have your best interests at heart. Stop thinking that everyone is just here for a short time. Like stop those mindsets and you're going to be so victorious with whatever you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you're really going to drop the feelings of how these painful endings. Like you're not looking at them like why me anymore. You're looking at them like I'm glad that I saw that. I'm glad that I went through that. It was a painful ending, but here I am now standing tall, and baby, I am attracting. I am attracting. Okay. So, your biggest piece of advice here is you got to drop some of your boundaries, and not boundaries that are like non negotiable. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like when it comes to your I guess your cutoff list, I guess you could say, like you have your non-negotiables, and then you have your little things on your cutoff list like red flag, whatever, whatever. Now we don't want to just skip over red flags. We don't do that, but you might need to check what your red flags are, because some of them can be a little harsh, right? They can really stop you from um really connecting with this emperor that's trying to come in, really connecting with somebody who can provide stability, provide a really nice relationship for you, and provide abundance, and just something very grounded into your life. It's really going to stop you from connecting. I mean, we have the two of cups in reverse twice out here, clarified by the emperor, and it's just like you're going to stop this from coming in if you don't drop the boundaries. We have the Seven of Wands clarifying the Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's like you're going to stop the progress if you are so gung-ho on what you think dating should look like, what you think your even what you think your partner should look like or be like. Like you can say yes, I want an attractive partner, but you shouldn't be so closed off to what attraction can look like for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know until you know. Like you might say, "Oh, I'm not really attracted to that type of person." And that's fair, but then you see somebody else that isn't really your type, but because they don't fit that attraction box that you've already created of your perfect person, then you pass up on like your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? But you are like, oh, they're kind of attractive, but they're not the attractive person, right? So be wary of that. Be very cautious of your choices. We have choices out here, number 10, and we actually have like a little countdown or count up, like you're taking steps, right? We have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out here. So it's just like you're just taking step by step. You're realizing your power, right? You're dropping the past and transforming into this new life. You're really balancing your new life with your old life, along with dropping the burdens that no longer serve this new you in this new way of going about dating, and just making a choice from all the new options that come to you because you have changed your energy and you've approached dating in a way that allows you to be more free. It allows you to just kind of like go with the flow and really see what's out there, what spirit wants to surprise you with, what you don't know that you actually like. Like it just allows you to be. So don't be so stubborn on how it has to look, how it has to go, who it has to be. Allow for God and spirit to show you. Okay. That's your message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see how this is going to come into your life, who's coming into your life, and how you can bring them in even quicker, you can always book a reading with me down below in my description box. And you can find me on Threads if you like to read, and on TikTok if you like to see, because I'm over there most of the days doing astrological readings and collective readings as well. Okay. Bye, y'all.